Alright, so
Okay then.
you're gonna go chop down some trees.
As we head out, I'd actually like to check out this door.
Okay.
Place my ear against it and see if I can hear anything.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception.
I mean, we could just open the door.
Hmm.
In fact, we should probably open the door and see if anything's inside, since we're going to be loudly dragging things for a while.
Alright.
Fair enough.
You don't hear anything.
Ferris, get over here. We're about to make a mistake.
Guess I was just doing a quick listen. I'm like, okay, I guess we're good here. And then behind me.
The door, you open the door, it's unlocked. It is a barren and unoccupied room.
Perception on the room. Let's check
Okay.
it out. See what's what. Where are you? Perception. There you are.
Alright, you look around.
You
See no spiders.
Favorite kind of room.
Yeah, right? In this place?
Alright, nothing remarkable about it at all, just a barren room.
Yeah, pretty much like a lot of the rooms you've run into.
Oh, good.
Alright,
Favorite.
so you guys skip through the mist room. You don't seem to see anything out of the ordinary. And you guys head out of the hole.
And the wine vanishes.
Oh, don't even.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I want to see if either of the guards have an axe for some reason. I
They
want to
don't.
ask them a question.
They definitely don't, and now they kill you because you started puns.
Ooh.
Aw.
No, they actually have like spears for their weapon.
Alright.
So, let me guess, by the time we venture back to town, gather up the supplies that we need, we've already used a whole day up, right?
I mean, if you guys are going to be chopping down a tree and then trying to convert that into like planks or something, it's going to take a while.
No, I mean, like, we have to go back to town just to get supplies to be able to do that even.
Well, I mean, traveling from the hole into town isn't that long. It's a few hours, but yeah, I mean,
Okay.
as far as your project's concerned, it's going to take your day.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to take the day to do it.
Okay.
There
Okay,
you go.
so you guys are. So you cut down a tree. You're gonna cut it down to like boards or something like that, and you're going to try to make some sort of bridge so you can roll a 10-foot long bridge so you can roll cask across it. Correct?
Yes. This
Alright.
is our lifelong mission.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and try out your carpentry skill that you just unlocked.
What do I roll even?
You would have to make a custom skill,
Alright.
which I think you have one, don't you? Yeah, it's just like
Yeah, I do for-
just like vehicles land. Just have it set to wisdom. Well, it's just like your cooking. Just have it set to wisdom. Be proficient and just call it carpentry.
Okie doke.
All right.
Yeah. Wow.
Even with
Did I
the
mention I
assisting, that
just
wouldn't
got
help
it?
you. All right. Well, you spend several hours, and you realize that carpentry is kind of hard, and you probably should measure twice then cut.
Measure once, cut twice.
So go ahead and make another roll. There you go. So after several hours of work and a few botched attempts, you essentially have some well-made planks that you can just kind of put over a pit. You only really have enough to do it for each pit individually, so you'll have to lay them down, roll them across, and then pick them up, and then move them to another pit and do the same thing. But it's essentially a little bridge you can take advantage of.
Okay. So it's going to take quite a while for us to actually transfer all of these casks over.
And if you're taking all of them, yeah. I mean, honestly, in comparison to that wonderful wine that you had, the vinegar is probably not going to be worth that much. I mean, it could
We'll
be.
see.
I mean, it could be a trade good and stuff, but it's. I mean, it's a lot of the trade goods and stuff are actually worth like coppers per pound and stuff like that. So it's usually not. You're not going to get a significant amount in comparison.
Oh, we'll see.
Oh
I'll
boy.
meet you halfway and bring like 2 hops.
Well, how many casks of vinegar do we have?
I want to say just another 3. So 3 vinegar and 3 actual wine.
Okay.
All right. Also, be sure to set your HP to your new totals, which I think you all are.
Before we leave, I want to talk to, shoot, I forget his name, Dustin's character about borrowing the bag of holding. Like, you're not going anywhere. You're still resting. Like, I'll give it back. I don't care, but just in case.
If you want, you can stuff it into the bag of holding, I guess. Let me see if there's a limitation for bag of holding for like putting big objects in there. I don't think there is.
I didn't even plan on doing it for that. I just figured you never know, just in case.
Bag of holding.
Honestly, I don't even know how bag of holding works. I know it's amazing and everyone wants one, and then I don't know anything beyond that.
Roughly 2 feet diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. Yeah, I'll say you probably can't just force an object through the opening.
Which is totally fine.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys are... I mean, you really don't need the bag of holding for the most part for what you guys have been doing, so I'm not going to worry about it. So you guys head back to the hole. It's been another day or so. And so you guys have the 2 planks that you can use to kind of do whatever you want with. The misty room is still misty and foggy and hard to see in, but you don't seem to notice anything out of the ordinary.
Thank goodness.
Well, in that case, if there's no other, problems that we see between there and the room with all the casks, I'd like to get the group to try to move all this shit out of here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. So you guys lay the planks out. I'm guessing you're going all the way back to the room with the cask in it then?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So you go ahead and lay out the the planks. As you roll the cask across, the pit trap will open, but you have the boards. The boards seem to hold, and you're able to start rolling them across the stone floor.
All right. Well, when we get to this room over here,
Uh-huh.
I'd like to have a set up the bridge, move all the casks over here, all of them over there, and
Okay.
then pick up the bridge and move it back here as we're moving all the casks over there as well.
Okay. You'll probably end up setting it outside the room because that alcove is actually got a big statue in it. But you leave them there so you can set up the boards again, and it seems to work just fine. You're able to roll it, and you are now beginning the big trek of rolling a bunch of casks up 100 feet worth of stairs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is really hard for you, the guy that's not doing it.
Yeah, it is, man. I gotta watch you, and then I gotta listen to you bitch the whole time.
Oh, Johnny's not bitching in character. Out of character, I'll bitch about it all the way. In character, he's just like, no big.
Johnny, you're my favorite touchdown guy. You're doing the touchdowns.
Aw. Thanks, Ferris. You're my favorite, caster man.
Thanks, buddy.
I figure I can at least roll one barrel across, right?
You can roll barrels across the pits easily enough, but getting up those stairs is an entirely different story.
Yeah. I figured that would be the breaking point for me.
So Johnny, one by one, will carry.
Honestly, the whole thing's probably fatiguing for me in general.
Yeah, one by one, Johnny's gonna carry each cask up and down these stairs.
You're the best. Around.
Nothing's
No one's gonna forget
break.
about your touchdowns.
Oh boy.
All right. When I carry the first barrel up, because I'm assuming the guards kind of gave us a weird look when we like brought the planks. When I carry the barrels up.
Yeah.
just
Go
gonna be
ahead and
like,
make an
"Oh."
athletics check, cause.
Oh. Oh no.
Are
I've been really hit or miss with my rolls.
you gonna be a dropper?
Oh no. Oh wow. All right,
Apparently
no.
not.
Apparently he's gonna juggle it all the way up.
Hit or miss.
All right. So you take the first cask up. The guards notice you rolling these casks of whatever. I mean, they look like wine casks, so they know that much.
If they eyeball me, I'm just gonna go top secret adventuring stuff. Just bring it to the wagon.
All right. So go ahead and make an athletics for the next barrel. I'm assuming you're doing the wine first.
Hold on, let me see if I mess up. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're fine. All right. You get the second one up.
Oh no, it's slipping.
I know. Go for the third. Go for the third.
Oh no.
You're fine.
Hell yeah.
Just remember, if you need to, you can just drink the wine and then get an advantage.
Well, it doesn't give you. It only gives you bless or whatever.
Which is a plus 1d4 for every skill check too.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm gonna drop it. Glug glug glug.
Oops! It looks like this cask hit the ground. I guess I better drink it all.
Oh no, what
All
a
right.
mess.
All right, you got 3 barrels of vinegar to go next.
All right. Here, I'm just gonna.
Oh no, it's not
bop.
skill checks. It's just saving throws.
Yeah, that's what I
and
thought. It
dex
wasn't
rolls.
skill checks. All right, so that first barrel, you're carrying it, and going up, 100 feet worth of stairs up and down, and carrying a barrel up each time is actually getting to you, and this barrel actually slips out of your fingers and starts rolling down the stairs, Donkey Kong style, towards the 2 people that are cheering you on.
Heads up.
DK. Donkey Kong.
You can
Donkey
go ahead and make
Kong
one
is
more
here.
athletics check.
Yep.
All right.
Jeez.
You pretty much break those 2 barrels of vinegar, so you only got one up. So you got the 3 wine up and 1 vinegar. Also, now
It's
this.
not even worth selling just 1 barrel.
You say it in character, and then I smack you.
No, it would have been easier if you cast enhanced strength on him.
I like playfully slap you on the back of the head, and I go, "Yeah, next time you can help me out."
You playfully slap him,
prevent
and he just starts rolling down the stairs, the vinegar-covered stairs.
Nazir,
It smells so
no.
terrible.
Oh. All right. Well, you got a barrel of vinegar and 3 barrels of awesome wine,
Fair enough.
and this took a majority of your good portion of your day.
Oh no, we're going back down. I'm gonna catch like a 15-minute breather. We're going back down.
All right.
One of the barrels explodes.
One of the barrels explodes.
You got this. You got this. I believe in you.
Explodes on the shrapnel. That's tainted by demons.
Aw.
Okay. So what are you guys so what are you doing now? Are you heading back down? Are you just gonna leave the
Staring at
barrels
the
in your
one on the
wagon,
floor.
or what are you doing with them?
We already made the trip, so I'd say go back down and ask the guards to watch the cart, I guess.
Okay. All right, so you guys are back down The trip down is a lot smellier than expected. Probably because it's entirely drenched in vinegar now.
Kind of look away
Well-
from the group sheepishly.
I'd like to check out the downstairs, but before we do, I'd like to see what the spider people are doing over at their web over here.
Okay. It's pretty webbed up. Actually, the door is kind of web stuck at the moment. I mean, you could try forcing it open, but other than that, it's not really accessible.
What about that
Well-
door?
So,
I was just wondering if I could see through it.
well,
see
no, I
anything
mean, this
that's going
door
on
here
there.
is stuck. They pretty much webbed it up again.
Oh,
okay.
this door.
Yep.
Okay.
As for the other door, you're not sure. You would have to go all the way around to see.
Eh.
All right. Have we tried to lockpick either of these doors in this first room?
Well, no, none of us can do that.
You can do that.
Well,
You can
You're
rem-
an expert.
you can
Don't
technically
be modest.
you can technically dismantle the lock.
Come on, don't be modest.
well, I suppose I am a locksmith, so I could, give it the old college try.
Come on, Smith Lockerson.
You hear from up the stairs.
Varys, get in here. We're gonna watch this. It's gonna be great.
I'm here.
It's
Celebrating a
last
scorching
time.
ray.
All right. Which door do you want me to try?
Wait, what are you doing?
That one first.
Did we get all the wine out of here?
The wine,
Oh.
3 barrels of wine are out and 1 barrel of vinegar. The other 2 barrels of vinegar rolled down the stairs and pretty much broke apart on the 100-foot drop.
Well, as long as it wasn't the wine.
Yeah, the wine
Yeah.
are good.
I'm gonna drink my wine.
All right, so you can go ahead and do your artisan locksmith roll or whatever it is.
Okay.
There you go. All right, go ahead and roll 1d4. Okay, it takes about 4 hours to do, but you do dismantle the lock entirely. So I guess you can add that you have a rusted iron door lock, I guess, and you can add that to your collection.
I was gonna sit here screaming the
Another
whole
one.
4 hours.
And that's for. Okay. All right. So the lock's been completely dismantled, so the door can easily be opened now.
All right. Well, I'll slowly push the door open then.
Okay. All right. Door opens with a creak, and you see that this is. Let's see. There's a bunch of toppled stone tables and stone benches. There's a lot of dust and debris everywhere. You think there's some pieces of shattered pottery across the floor, and there's a lot of there's multiple skeletal remains of several humanoids.
Can I tell what type of humanoids?
At this point, they're pretty much full skeletons at this point, so just they seem humanoid, so probably humans, but you're not sure.
Okay, but about the medium size then, we'll say.
Yep, medium size.
Okay. What do the clay pots look like?
Well, there's no pots. It's just broken pieces of what you think is pottery. Pretty much
Right.
everything in this area is pretty much broken up and stuff, except for the stone.
So, beyond figuring out.
What's that? What are you guys doing?
Would I be able to figure out anything based on the pottery that's here?
Not really. There's not really much left of it. It's pretty much just very small pieces. And
Okay.
it's scattered all over the place. So I mean, it's probably used to be pottery, but now there's not really much you can gather from it. I mean, if you want to gather every single piece, you can try putting it together, but that's a project in itself. That's assuming no pieces are lost.
Varus, what do you think?
What?
Pottery, lots of it, broken into.
Well, it's not a lot of it. It's
millions
just you find a lot of pieces of it, which probably could mean just a few that have been broken.
Do you want to build a puzzle or just move on?
Well, after 4 hours of you doing your puzzle thing, I would like to take some time and do my own puzzle thing. Let us investigate.
All right, you investigate. All right, so there's another door. And as far as like the skeletons and stuff like that are kind of set up in this room, I mean, it's either some sort of just resting area or it's possibly a old guard post.
Man, it must be a really good place to rest. All these people dead.
Yeah. So dead tired.
Well, let's try and put some pieces together and see if we can knowledge history something.
It probably would have been a better resting place if I hadn't, taken the lock off the door.
Well, I'll say that the pieces of pottery are so worn down that you're probably not going to get much out of it from putting it together.
Okay. Well, then
Fair enough.
let's open this door.
All
I
right,
was gonna say-
so you go to the door and it is also locked.
Well, Nazmir, you got it.
Oh wait, hold on a second. Sorry, I missed one thing. It's when you did your investigation, you did find a rusted iron key. You found 13 gold, 36 copper, all of it ancient, and you also found a whole lot of little yellowed ivory charms that seem to have they're about a half-inch wide that are just little gritting skulls.
Do they seem magical?
From what you've looked at it, you don't seem to notice anything magical. I mean, you wouldn't really be sure unless you did detect magic.
Okay. Hey, I'll hold on to these skulls, okay, guys?
You got it.
How many are there? Well, it just says several, so I'll just say that there's 12.
Okay, 12.
12 little ivory
Skull
charms that
frames.
are gritting skulls. There's also 13 gold, 36 copper, and then a rusted iron key. Alright,
Well,
what are you doing?
let's try the key in this lock over here.
Okay. So you take the rusted iron key and you try it on that locked door. It does not fit.
Okay.
If you want, you can do your little artisan thing on the key.
Does it seem close to the lock?
What's that?
Does the key seem close to being able to fit in the lock?
Well, that's why I was having you do a skill check.
Okay. God, I can't remember where I put this shit.
It's just a custom one, so it should be below your other skills. There you go. Yeah, it's actually that key, rusted key, is for the lock that's in your hand now.
Okay, so I just probably need to file down the rusted edges on it and put it back in.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to reapply the lock to this door, you can. It would take a little while. But as far as the door that you're trying to open, it's still locked and has a different lock on it.
Oh, it's different from. Oh.
Yeah,
I get you.
the key that you have is for the door that you've already dismantled.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, misunderstood you there.
Yep.
All right, then. Yeah, I'd like to. Actually, put the lock back in at this door over here,
Okay.
and kind of clean up both the lock and the key a little bit, so that we can use it a little more often.
All right, go ahead and do another locksmith check and do a roll in d4. See how long it takes. All right, you easily get it back on. It takes you about 2 hours to do it. So you've been down here for about 6 hours messing with locks. But it works, and it works with the key you have.
All right. So while I was fucking around for all this time, was anyone else doing anything?
Nope.
I was watching you just go to town.
Yep. I was making glances at Johnny, pointing at you, silently going, "Can you fucking believe this guy?" Like looking at my fake watch on my wrist and looking back at him.
He's very meticulous in his work.
6
you're all
hours,
mad, but-
Johnny. 6 hours.
Yeah, I see that you're all mad, but guess what? We got a fucking house now.
Sorry, I guess I'm just a little bit cranky from carrying casks upstairs all day.
Well, you got one more locked door in here if you want to mess with it.
Got one more what?
The locked door here.
To somebody else.
Or you can leave it be.
Is anyone gonna look into it?
I'll look in it.
Because I'm honestly sick of locks right now.
It's your job.
Did you not unlock it?
No, he reapplied the lock on this door here, and you guys have a key for it now.
Okay, so this is unlocked.
No, this door is still locked.
Why?
Look, all I
God,
did was
you
make
know, I was looking at knock, and I was like, nah, I don't know where I'd use that. Well, hi diddly go, fuck myself.
We don't have a rogue! What do you mean, when would I use that?
Well, everything else has been like fucking jammed shut or magically locked, man. There's nothing else I fucking need it for here. But apparently...
Okay, you see the boxing area? This is where we can take a long rest without getting fucked with by monsters. You're
yeah,
welcome.
until the monster comes through this closet and decides to rape us, like that weird guy at our family
Yeah,
Thanksgiving
okay.
parties. I mean, what?